Howdy, welcome back to the channel. Today we are at Glass Butte here in Oregon. We're looking for some obsidian. We're not here to find a whole lot. We're literally just armed with some bags, and that's pretty much about it. But obsidian is literally everywhere. It's pretty easy to find. I'm actually here with Theo Kellison. He's out yonder. So let's take a peek around and see what we can find. So it's important to check the tailings around piles because it kind of gives you an idea of like what's in a hole that someone else has been digging in. So pick this pile, and Theo got this little chunk of obsidian.
It's funny that you say little because that's like bigger than anything I've found so far. Alright guys, it's ready. Ooh,
Theo's first dig.
Exciting. My
Nice.
first chunk. Okay, where's my spray bottle? We gotta investigate this. Are you good? I cannot tell.
That looks to be... What is that?
I was gonna say. I don't know.
It's like a silver sheen.
Silver sheen?
Yeah.
Cool.
Theo's first silver sheen.
Is that one next to it?
Possibly.
Is there another one?
Oh, if he's getting into maybe some more obsidian.
I can't tell.
Does it ting?
It had a slight ting. Yeah, oh yeah, that's obsidian.
Nice. Theo's first second piece.
Yeah.
So Theo's actually pulling out some good sized stones.
We doing it.
He's working hard. I'm like, I have a big pile of obsidian at home. Like, I want fire. I don't want rainbow. Rainbow's boring. No, but realistically, like, you can come out here and like, so the hole that I'm in, like, it's super shallow. Like, it's not even that deep of a hole.
Yeah, same here.
There are holes behind us that are super deep, and they almost look pretty, I would say, like, borderline unsafe.
Yeah, that one definitely does.
But like, literally, you can be in a hole and you can get obsidian pretty easily. I mean, I already have like a little pile going right here. See, a little pile. Yeah, you can be digging away. So that doesn't have the ting that we're looking for. That's soft, light material. We don't want that, so it goes over there. But you can be digging away and listen for like a glass ting. We are getting smaller pieces. There are pits where you can actually find really big pieces, but typically you have to dig pretty deep to get those. But since I already have a pretty good sized pile of obsidian at home, like, I'm just here just kind of hanging out with Theo basically, and I'm digging in this little hole for fun. I might keep a few of these pieces just for maybe for giveaways for the channel, but like,
dude, I think I have a good one over here.
Like a really big one.
Like it seems like it might be a really good one. I can't tell yet. It keeps going back farther.
Let's see what he's got. I have to try to get up, not cut my fingers out.
Yeah, I'm like all the way around this point, and it is still going. It won't wiggle at all.
Oh, nice.
It's from here to here.
Yep.
And it is not moving
It's
yet.
got
So
the ting sound.
yeah.
Yep. We actually might have company too. You're in the car.
Oh really? Yep, I see it.
We're not alone. Ah, we gotta scurry. Run away. Alright, I got a little bit further in this pit here. Towards the bottom. Should be a good example of what you're listening for. Let's actually zoom out a little bit. But you can kind of, there's some, that sounds like a big piece right there. You can hear, it sounds different.
I could tell that's a big piece because the ground is vibrating into my leg when you hit that.
So yeah, we got a little chunk right here. Don't know what exactly it is.
Ooh,
I mean, it's obsidian, but I don't know if there's any good color in there or not.
it's Labrador.
What? But down here, I'm getting some more bigger pieces. I can feel how smooth this is right here too. You can hear. Ooh, we actually have a couple. Ooh, okay.
You want to get a pocket?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, dude.
So what's happening? I'm trying to get to it. It's a little difficult because it's slippery here on the surface. We can get behind it, and it's okay if it breaks because that means we can kind of see what we got. But this time it came out in one big piece.
Is it? Is it a good chunk?
Yeah,
Ooh, that is a good chunk.
dusty.
Dude, heck yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Nice.
And I still have another piece down here. You can get to it. Nice little chunk. You should make for some nice giveaways. But Kyle, why would you give away some nice piece of obsidian?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you. I have plenty of it. This is more about the experience and the adventure with a friend.
Heck yeah, man.
I'm not here for more rocks. I'm here for the adventure, for the fun of it. Ooh, look at that. Oh my gosh.
Is that a good one?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, dude, heck yeah. That's bigger than any of mine so far.
So here's what's happening. So as I was telling Theo earlier, obsidian in nature actually doesn't last a whole long time. It actually breaks down fairly easy. And the level that he's digging in, where he's finding the big pieces.
Ooh, I think
Is-
I just found a good size piece
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, so he's finding big pieces, so they're a part of the same flow. So I'm now on the same level he's at, and I'm now finding bigger pieces. And because like over time, eventually the stuff will, through weathering process, it breaks down, and and the bigger pieces that if you can find, for the bigger pieces, they're typically probably bigger, like they're more underground than they are closer to the surface. But yeah, so now that I'm in a bigger pocket and finding bigger pieces.
We in the money now.
Yeah, we're in the money pit. So if you come out here, don't get discouraged because it's everywhere. It's called Glass Butte for a reason. Just be sure to do your due diligence and watch out for claim markers because there are claims out here. Not a whole lot of them. There's a very few. So watch for claim markers. Stay off the claims. You'll be fine. There's enough glass out here for everybody.
There is.
Within limits. Within limits. All right, so we're getting ready to leave. My bag literally just ripped off my shoulders. So we filled in our pits. We actually have someone that just drove up and asked for help. So we just told them, come dig in these holes right here. So and we just filled in our holes as best we could. So that way they can have a chance to find something cool too. So we're going to go back to the shop. So I'm going to leave here. It'll be several hours for me, but just a couple seconds for you. All right, it's been a few weeks. I'm back here at the shop. I got all the obsidian cleaned up because it is covered with dirt, comes straight out of the ground. But I'm going to show you what we got. So this looks like a lot. It really isn't. There's a lot of really small pieces in here. So, there's a lot of small ones in here. It's a mix of borealis and silver sheen. I did keep a couple for myself for the time being. I am going to eventually probably going to give these away too. But these will be future projects. I'm going to get these polished up. I'm going to polish up this one. Price the face right here. Polish the face of this one right here. I might keep this one though. Let me know what that looks like to you. I think it looks like a shark. So it'd be really cool to kind of carve an eye right here, carve some teeth out of like carve a fin or something, put it right here, or just like make a cab out of some of the obsidian and do like a 3D fin and then put another fin here on top. Then we have a shark. So that'd be fun. And then I might polish this one up too. It's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see a little bit of the borealis there. So we got some kind of like purple and yellow borealis on that one. And then I saw like a silver sheen layer in this one and work down to it, and then eventually I'll probably give this away too. I'm not selling any of this because you cannot legally sell anything you collect off BLM land. It's just, it's a rule. So I'm not keeping any of the stuff on the tray. I'm giving all of this away. And then, but yeah, I am going to sort through it. I am going to get some of the more colorful stuff in a pile here, and then and that way when I give this stuff away, I can make sure that each box has at least a little bit of color in there, and then just have the rest of it be random. But there is some really pretty stuff in here. Here, let me get this wet. So there is some very pretty stuff in here. Camera does not do it justice at all. So we do have a lot of Borealis obsidian in here. And then, like I said, there are some silver sheen pieces too. Is this one of them? No. I forgot which one it was, but there was a silver sheen one that was really cool. I forgot where I put it. It is on this tray somewhere. I just gotta find it. But there was one piece that was like one of the first pieces I found when I was with Theo. And when I first picked, I think it was this one. Yeah, when I first picked it up, I thought it was just a clear obsidian with no inclusions, which I was like, okay, that'd be cool to make a cab out of. But trying to find just regular clear obsidian is actually rather difficult at Glass Butte. Let's see if I can get the right angle here. It wasn't clear. It's actually a silver sheened obsidian. So, which means there's a lot of inclusions in this piece. It doesn't look like it from one angle, but when you move it around, then you got a lot of those inclusions. And then very recently, when Patrick Donahue was over buying some stuff and hanging out, we discovered that most obsidian under a shortwave 255 nanometer light will actually fluoresce. And it won't do it for long wave, it'll do it for shortwave, which is really interesting. But here's the thing, not all obsidian will do it. So if we go over here, I have a sphere of another type of obsidian from Burns, Oregon. This did not fluoresce a color underneath of a UV light, which is really interesting. And then of course we took some of the spheres that were over there in the shelf. And what was really interesting is that, oh gosh, which one was it? There was a particular one. I forgot which one it was already. But it was one of the layered ones. I think it was a gold sheen one. But there's like, oh, it was this one here. So the different, like mahogany, gold sheen bits, the layers, they were almost like different hues or different yeah, I guess you can call them hues, like different lightnesses and darknesses of the color when it fluoresces, which is really interesting. So we are kind of curious as to why obsidian fluoresces, like what makes it fluoresce. We had no idea. But in any case, this is the haul. Again, I'm not keeping it. I'm giving basically most of it away, except for I think maybe 2 pieces. I think 2 pieces I'll keep for myself. But the rest, I'm going to work those ones, give it away at a later date, and then give all this away. Don't need it. Someone else can enjoy it. It was so much fun hanging out with Theo Kellison out in the field at Glass Butte. He's never been there before, so it was fun to have him experience digging for obsidian for the first time ever, and hopefully he gets to enjoy all the pieces that he got. But that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Rock on.